Okay, I'm here with my friend Kevin and um, listened to a sermon recently on the fourth cup of the Passover meal, which I had never made this connection before and thought y'all could benefit from it too. So, Passover generally is around 4 cups of wine, the traditional
The Seder.
feast, Seder, thank you. And those 4 cups, the meaning of them comes from Exodus 6:6 through 7. Say therefore to the sons of Israel, I am the Lord. I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will deliver you from their bondage, and I will redeem you with an outstretched arm and with great judgments. Then I will take you for my people, and I will be your God, and you shall know that I am the Lord your God. And so during the Last Supper, when Jesus says, This is my blood of the new covenant, and this is my body, the blood is actually the third cup, the cup of redemption that he is associating with himself.
He even says, blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
the cup of redemption.
Yeah. And then he declares that he will not drink again. I will not. So this is in Matthew 26:29. But I say to you, I will not drink of this fruit of the vine from now on until the day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom. And then they sing a hymn, and then they leave to go to the Mount of Olives.
After the third cup.
After the third cup. So any Jewish person reading this would realize that the feast is not over. They did not drink the fourth cup of wine. And so what's interesting is I have always associated when he says, I won't drink of this fruit of the vine from now until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom, that's like at the wedding feast of the Lamb, he's going to drink it again. So that's what I have thought it meant. What is interesting is this idea that potentially it was before then, that he's already drinking the fourth cup.
On the same page in Matthew, like you go down a few verses. So they sing a hymn, they go to the Mount of Olives, and what do we have then? It's the Garden of Gethsemane.
Mm-hmm.
And what is Jesus praying?
Yeah, Father, if it's at all possible, take this cup from me.
This cup.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then when he's on the cross.
In John, we look at John 19, 28. After this, Jesus, knowing that all things had already been accomplished to fulfill the scripture, he said, I am thirsty.
Should I keep reading?
Yeah.
A jar full of sour wine was standing there, so they put a sponge full of the sour wine upon a branch of hyssop and brought it up to his mouth. Therefore, when Jesus had received the sour wine, he said, It is finished.
Yeah. And he bowed his head and gave up his spirit.
Yeah.
So he drank the wine right before he died, when he had completed his work on the cross.
Right. So could that have been the fourth cup, which is the cup of consummation of like forming the covenant? And so, yeah.
And I want to point out that the hyssop that they used to give him the wine was also used to spread the blood of the lamb on the door during the original Passover. So there's just some really neat connections there.
Yeah. So that was really interesting. Had never associated him drinking the sour wine with that being the fourth cup and him actually, sealing the deal, essentially, and forming that new covenant with us. And in that moment. And that is when, where did it say that he wouldn't drink of it again until the kingdom? What verse was that?
That was Matthew 28? No, 26. One more. I will not drink of this fruit of the vine from now until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom.
Yeah, so he's basically declaring that now we're here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
So, yeah, hope that was interesting to you. Let me know your thoughts. Leave comments, and we'll continue.
Bye-bye.